I'm Lee with For Fun Golf TV. We're here for the first round of the SGT Tour event at Holiday Park. Played the 2 rounds of the Web Plus Tour, so I'm at least familiar with the course now. Normal greens, hard fairways, I believe, stump 11. Wind is on calm. So try to pay attention to those hard fairways. They had the second round of the Web Plus Tour set on links conditions in the fairways, and the ball just rolled forever and got me in trouble several times. But so I really need to pay attention to that and try to hit to a number instead of just hitting it as far as I can into the fairway. So appreciate you being here. Let's see what we can do. First hole is a par 5, playing 475. I'm going to take an aim point. I always try to go down the left side of fairways because I tend to hit left to right with the driver. We'll see how this goes. My warm-up session felt terrible, but after a point, you know, you can only tweak or try or stretch so many things on the range before you just got to go play, right? Hit that in on the heel and got it over the pond. That was almost disaster off the first tee. Kind of the way my warm-up went. So we will see. Second shot, we've got 286 coming out of the rough. Long way to get back over into my own grass. 215 on that angle. That's kind of what I think I'm going to try. I'll try to hit a 3-wood, see if we can get it up in the air and get it back over that way. Trees. So I got that tree right behind my ball, which in real life would be a serious problem, but here, not a big deal. Height objects, of course, won't get rid of anything for me. So 166. Coming out of the rough, that's going to play about 182. So I'm going to try to hit a 5-iron. See if I can get something up there around the green. And so I hit it over where I was aiming. But not a bad out. At least I'm chipping. I can see the green easy. Let's look at the heat map, see what that green's doing. Not much going on there. 35 yards to the pin. I'm going to try to land it about there at that 31 mark. Pretty good chip. Leaves me a chance at saving par after all of that. If you see me go off camera to the left there, that's where the clubs are in the button box. So when I'm streaming by myself or recording, I just use the single camera view. Figure y'all don't want the other camera taking up space on the screen. So it's going kind of a little left to right down here by me, slightly left to right up, or right to left up at the cup. So I'm going to play just inside right edge, 12 feet uphill basically. See if we can get one to curl in there. Oh, it rolled right over the edge. So that's a bogey out the gate. Web Plus Tour events, I had a 73 in the first round. It was very good golf for me. Second round just blew up on the back nine. I think I bogeyed 5 in a row, ended up at 80. All right, par 3 second, 126 yards. Let's look at the heat map, see where we want to land it. I think I want to land it about in there around 118. So I'm going to hit a pitching wedge. See if we can get that back there to it. And I chunked it. It ain't going nowhere. Hit about an inch behind the ball. Well, hopefully my swing comes around here at some point in this round early. So far, it feels like I'm unfolding the lawn chair every time I swing. 46 yards. I'm going to try to land at about 42 right in there. Oh, and I bladed it. Again, my swing is just non-existent right now. 24 yards up there. Putt back down for bogey. Going left to right, downhill. 30 feet, 32 feet, somewhere in there. I'm going to putt it off the collar. Keep rolling. Not a bad putt. Just, from that distance, reading all that's a little tough. So double bogey. So we're 3 over right away here. Got to get together, get a ball in the fairway. Number one handicap by their index here. Events like this, you don't get any do-overs. You just whatever you show up with is what you get until you can figure it out. So it can be tough. And I'm just pulling. So that is when I know I'm hitting the driver really bad. That's my miss. Pull it. I mean, it's obvious I hit that bad, but I'm not really a slice guy anymore. I hit some left to right, things like that. But it's that pull that kills me. I try to hit it up that way. Hit a big 5-iron. It should fade. Kicked it right to the other crap. If I could have got through on that line, I'd have probably been fine, but we're going to look out to the fairway, see what we can. Four yards there. Let's try to hit a lob wedge out of this rough and get it out there. We can at least see the green now. Small steps here. Finger hurt on that one. That was weird. Trying to hit about 50 yarder. I get stopped on top of the hole, but I don't think it gave one, two. Yeah, it didn't give it to me. It gave me a 5 there, but I swear that looked like it not setting right on top of the hole. You know what that is? I guess it's just not my day, huh? We'll just drive on, I guess. Par 4-4, 391. I think I hit that one so high it actually got over the lip of my enclosure and ended up going behind it. Finally hit a fairway. See if it stays in it. It probably won't. Since it's hard, it's going to run all the way out. At least I know inside I actually hit a fairway, right? 105 yards up there to the pin. So just really about 100 is what I'm wanting. Uphill out of the rough, that plays 110, maybe 112, somewhere in there. Six raw. Gonna give me a putt, but left me about 9 yards short. Uphill, left to right. Not a ton uphill. 24 feet. I'm gonna try it about there. Looks pretty good, I think. We'll see. It ate it up. Stop. Got out of the gimme circle too. All right, 5 feet. Finally a par. That last one should have been a par. That ball stopped on top of the cup. I don't know how that's not in the cup. All right, long par 3, 203 yards. Right in the middle. We're going to try to land it short. Should be a 4-iron, but we'll see. I don't know if I can hit one clean enough. I'm afraid a hybrid would be too much. Yeah, I can get much of it. Gonna leave me a chip. "29 yards coming out of the rough. I've got a big right to left lie, so I'm gonna aim over there and see if we can get one closer. Take it nearly as much as you would have thought. A lot of times if I do that and don't account for it, it seems like it just launches that direction. But right to left early, slightly left to right up at the cup. I'm gonna go about there, uphill from 23 feet, 22 and a half. Bogey. +5 on the 6th. My goal when I go out and play these is to break 80. And I will say that's going to be a tall task today. This one is just a tremendous dog leg to the left. I don't know if you can see, but up in the corner, a very far left corner of the screen, you can see the pin marker at 488 setting up there. So I'm gonna go on about that line, see if I can get it down into that corner. It'll run all the way across. 216. Should be playing to that landing point about 220. A little bit left of my line, but hop on. Now sit down. That's going to get all the way back to the fringe, but not a bad outcome from there. So I got a left to right lie and a right to left green. So I'm not going to change anything there. 9 yards. Wanting to hit this about 7. Okay. Runs all the way through the circle. So what did I get that? 5.5, and it rolled out another 8. Wow. Thought when I hit it, it'd be pretty good and stop in the circle, but All right, left to right. Uphill, about 12 feet. Just didn't give it enough. Get in for a par. That's so frustrating. I mean, off the green in two and come away with par. But based on the other 5 holes before this, pars are not going to make me too upset. Okay. Par 4, 7th, 379. Be down the left if you pull one. I'm going about that line. Left me 150. After the pin is all the way in the back, so I'm not wanting to go all the way back here. Let's take a look at things. It's kind of lining up to be a 7-iron coming out of this rough. That'll be about right. To get me about 140. So let's see if we can do that. And much of it. It's not going to get over the hump is the problem. There's a big ridge right there, and it pushed it to the right side a bit. Uphill, right to left. It's going to be going back downhill to the hole. From 47 feet. So I've got uphill over the ridge, downhill right to left to the hole. That's going to be tough. So we're holding steady at 5 over. If I can make the turn and be at 5 over, I'll probably be happy about it. Number 8, par 4, or excuse me, par 3, 140. All right, 140 to the par 3, 8th. Take a look at the heat map. Pin's pretty much up in the front. So all I'm wanting to do is land about right in there. So we're going to try a 9-iron. See how it goes. Checking up on football scores off screen there. We got K-State, KU. My family majority is K-State fans, a couple of KU fans here and there, so we always keep an eye on that. Looks like K-State's getting the better of that one today. Bladed that sucker. Set down. Wow. Thirty-one yards chipping back down to it. Look at that heat map. Gonna be downhill, left to right. Hit this about 25, 26 yards. Six yards short of where I wanted it. So it caught none of that downslope. Time left to right. Down 36 feet. Get there you go. Wow. Boy, you don't expect to make one of those, but that's a great par save there. I figured it was going to stop right on the edge. They seem to do that to me all the time. All right, we're going to the ninth, still at +5. What did I say a few minutes ago? I'll be happy if I can get through the front nine and stay at +5. That 35, 36-foot putt to save par on 8 is a big help with that. Let's see if we can get off the tee box here on 9. Going to be a 412-yard par 4. Pretty much straight away. There get the trees. May have gotten behind him enough that I got a shot from there. Nah, maybe. I don't know. I can see a path. We'll try it. We'll try anything once. Heat map. Pin's right in the front. I want to land it right on there. 163 coming out of the rough. Gonna lose 10. That's gonna be 179. Might hit a 6-iron. Just held the club face open. Well, thankfully it did not come down and hit the cart path. That would have been bad. That would have rocketed it way past there. Unfortunately, this is very much like how I play real golf too, just kind of hitting it around. Or try to land it a little bit above the hole there. I'd love to hit this 36-yard number with the right shot. I don't want to blade it 36 yards. Yeah, no, well short of what I wanted. It's going to release. It's going to give me a putt. Save par. This one's got a ton of right to left. Downhill to flat. 20 feet. Yeah. See if we get the pace right for something here. That downhill bothers me. Got it. Wow. That thing straightened out there at the end. I thought, by the time I got to the gimme circle, I thought, well, that's going to dive too far, and it kind of flattens out there just a little bit, kept it on line. We'll take that. We'll take that par for sure. It's the front 9 in the books at the first round of the SGT Tour at Holiday Park. Coming off the disaster that the first 3 holes were, +5 making the turn. I'm very happy with that. I kind of got things corrected. I started hitting my driver a little bit. Everything else is still very shaky, just kind of scrambling around, but that's really the nature of my golf game, if you were to say I had a golf game. So anyhow, look for For Fun Golf TV, Sunday night, Monday night, Friday night, streaming on TikTok and YouTube, content on all your other platforms. Join us on Facebook at For Fun Golf TV, all spelled out. We release content about a week early there to our page members, and we keep you updated on what we're doing next and any changes to the streaming schedule. So for Lee from For Fun Golf TV, thank you.